Hey guys, just gonna be trying something a little bit different. Just gonna tell you guys a story. So, I don't know if you know, but I live in the caravan park, and we have some pretty interesting things happen. Yesterday, this bloke came over. He came over to the caravan park. That is, he parked just near my house, but in front of the neighbour's house. He saw me make eye contact with him as he pulled in, and he sort of came over to my house and stuck his hand in my door, and like for a handshake, I shook it, and he said his name, and he said, "I'll just ignore whatever's happening next door in a couple of minutes. Just ignore the noise." I'm, okay, great, sweet. So he goes over, knocks a couple times. It's a young couple that live next door, and this guy's fit, like older, 40 or 50, and they're like in their early 20s. So he goes in there and they start screaming and shouting and carrying on, and it goes on for like 25 minutes or something. You can hear banging, "Get the fuck out of my house, get out," rah, rah, rah. I thought it was to do with drugs and money, because that's usually what the drama in the park's about, but yeah, suddenly old mate leaves with the young girl. They both get into his little car and they drive off, and he's like wandering around freaking out. He's telling the neighbours, I don't really like to go out and get involved while the action's on, but he's telling the neighbours, I can hear him, "My dad just took my girlfriend." And yeah, that's what happened. His dad went over. So the reason he came over in the first place was to tell him that he'd slept with his son's girlfriend. Now, this kid is actually he's actually raised by foster parents. So this dad of his, it is his real dad, but they met later in life, and he's just obviously an absolute tosspot. Apparently the girls messaged the neighbours last night at like 3 a.m. saying, "Oh, I'm so sorry, go ask Lockie if he'll be back with me." But the young bloke, Lockie, he hasn't been back since she left. Like, she and the father left, and they went up to Bundaberg because that's where he lives, and which is like a good day or more's travel away. I think it's like a day, I don't really know, but it's like a full trip, and so yeah, now she wants to come back to him, but she's obviously stuck up there. Oh, it's just ridiculous. Just ridiculous. What would you guys do if one of your family members did that to you? Go with your partner. What would you, and I mean, God, everybody's really, I mean, obviously Lockie didn't do anything wrong here, but the dad, what kind of mindset do you have to have? And the girl, like, it's a tragedy. Caravan park, Shakespearean tragedy. That's interesting. And then my neighbours were telling me other stories where there'd been attempts at similar sort of things, incest-like things. So, that's the first story of the caravan park. I hope you enjoyed it. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you do in that situation. Tell me if you think anybody's more right or wrong than the others. I'd love to debate the ethics on this one. I honestly just think it's just disgusting. Like, for a father to just be so cruel to his own son. I mean, yeah. Grotty. But also hilarious from an outsider's perspective. If we don't think about the people as people and think of it more as characters. Which is wrong, but is also hilarious. Alright, boy.
Like and subscribe.